What's up, everybody? You on the Blade with the Blade Runners. I am the one and only Cool Sauce. And seated directly to my left is a guy. He has been known to know everything. He was once summoned by the Pope to break down the shortest verse in the Bible. He has been known to his peers as the Thesaurus Rex. Man, this nigga knows some shit. Man, y'all motherfuckers get up. Show some respect for the artist formerly known as Nathan Bizzle. Now going by the moniker Wellboy. Man, y'all get up for Wellboy 1. What's up, my nigga? Hey, man, I love, goddammit, you know what I'm saying, introducing y'all niggas.
Yeah.
It's the highlight of my day.
Excellent.
Now, seated immediately to my right, this man has been known to be bilious.
Oh, you got the the adjectives on deck.
He's equanimous.
God damn.
I'm about to look this shit up.
But to a lot of people, he's adroit.
Oh man.
He is the unimpoverishable, the degenerate at times, and the undebunkable Captain Scenery, man. Y'all give it up for Cap. What's up, my nigga?
I'm ready to get in this Trump ass bullshit that I'm heard, man.
All right. Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to throw this shit to you, Nat. We're gonna jump right on the blade. All the way up until today, I kind of was liking Trump. A little bit. But now, matter of fact, fuck it. Nat, throw these motherfuckers on the blade.
Where do we start? I mean, this dude. I mean, a lot of shit that he done said over the last year. 2017 was bombastic, I guess. Crazy,
as a motherfucker.
downright unfounded,
yeah.
lying. I mean, they say this man told 21,000 lies last year.
Good Lord.
God damn.
Yeah. But
you know
but-
Donald Trump, I think he would even admit that he got in office by mistake.
Yeah. He probably saying that at night.
Yeah.
He probably, before he closes his eyes to if he can sleep, he probably say, man, I still can't believe this shit not happening. Because I go to bed at night be like, I can't believe this.
But look, a lot of this shit that Trump been saying and doing,
yeah,
up until now, like now it's starting to get crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
like, but he was just saying shit that we like, oh, that's some dumb shit, and it really don't affect nobody's life.
Right.
Do you think he's trying to get himself out the office by saying all this shit?
No, I'm you know what? I'm gonna circle back round to that because that question is best answered by something that I heard on the news about a month and a half ago. James Clapper, former NSA agency head, said something on
I know what
international television that struck me as, wow, this man said this about a sitting American president.
Yeah.
But I'm going to come back to that. But first, I want to get into some things that Trump been saying recently.
Well,
number one.
We got to start. I hope
Number
you
one.
start where I think you'll start.
I hope we can get a ticker on this. You know what I mean? Because we need that shit to count this shit down. Number one, Trump is poised to introduce legislature to have the death penalty. I feel stupid just saying this shit.
This shit crazy.
The death penalty for drug dealers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look at this motherfucking shit though.
Yeah.
Nah, real shit though. Nah, real
Yeah.
shit on some real shit.
Yeah.
Because when listen, they have program motherfuckers. When you think of drug dealer, what do you think of?
The average male black figure.
There you go.
Bang.
So when somebody say drug dealer, you think of a nigga with a baseball cap on. Us.
Mm-hmm.
We look like drug dealers according to the propaganda that's out.
Yeah, we ain't the Medellin.
Now here's the
Hell
thing.
no.
Now here's the thing.
Hell no.
But here's the thing. Who are the big drug dealers?
The government.
CIA.
So are we? So do you really believe that the United States is gonna murder? Well, I ain't gonna say murder. Execute real the real
God.
niggas that's playing in the game.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
was looking at a movie called Scario.
Yeah.
Cesario. What
Yeah.
is that?
George Clooney joint.
No, it's with Benny Del Toro, Josh Brolin. When they went out and they were trying to get the Medellin, they were infiltrating the Medellin and trying to get them to change 20% of the population from doing drugs, but they infiltrated it and they got the CIA and FBI involved. But the man said until 20% of the world stop using cocaine as a recreational drug, you cannot control it. So it's the cartels by the Medellin that that goes through certain countries to get the stuff transported over to the United States. But my thing is, who's allowing it to come to the United States?
And that's what me and you was talking about earlier.
Right. If I may rebuttal, yeah, I mean, it's been the war on drugs started like 80.
The war on drugs started the day that they put that shit in the goddamn hood for the fun that goddamn shit.
But the official campaign, war on drugs, just say no. All this shit started what, like
Probably
80,
probably about 87,
85, 86.
And since
Pappy Mason killed a cop in New York, and all of a sudden it was like the war on drugs.
Because I know they went hard. They was going hard, real hard around 89.
Right.
and it been in the community since '69.
Matter of fact, when
Yeah.
was Desert Storm? Not Desert Storm. What was the other war? The first one.
Yeah, Desert Storm.
That was Desert Storm. That's around
1991, January.
91. I remember I
1991.
was
So
in high
around
school.
that time, they was going extremely hard.
Right. So with that being said, the government, your biggest drug dealer in your biggest city does not have a supply chain or an infrastructure to bring cocaine from Mexico, Peru, Nicaragua, wherever it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
He does not have that.
Without help.
He's not going to be allowed to have that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have help.
You're not going to have control of a dock. You're not going to have a boat to bring it up on. You're not going to have an airplane. You're not going to have an airfield to drop this stuff at.
Right.
I don't give a damn. You might be you might be doing Nino Brown numbers. You just not going to have that.
Without
the
governmental help.
The government is not going to allow you to have it because it goes into what we were saying earlier. When you can distribute on a national level
Mm-hmm. any
any product, that's when you got power. I call it the Rockefeller, the David Rockefeller effect, because just I'm a huge history buff. Quick history lesson. Cornelius Vanderbilt owned all the train lines in America.
Yeah, that's correct.
David Rockefeller owned a kerosene refinery in Ohio. Railways was going under. They didn't have anything to ship.
All right.
Rockefeller went to Vanderbilt and said, hey, man, I got some new shit. Made it by mistake. I think the world going to need it soon. It's called gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got nothing to ship. I got something for you to ship. Ship it. We'll make some money. Vanderbilt was like, sweet. So David Rockefeller was able to call his own shot because he had the means to, he basically took the means from Vanderbilt to distribute a product that everybody needed. Ain't no black man got that in the narcotics industry.
No.
None.
Absolutely
A black man
not.
can say, man, look, I'm sitting on about 15 tons of cocaine. I need to be able to move it. I don't give a fuck what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got the trucks, I got the airplanes, and I got the boats.
Yep.
So this is what I'm gonna charge you to move your shit.
And that go to saying that we was talking about earlier. You're not gonna be able to convince me that the senator of Virginia don't know about the cocaine that's coming into the state.
Oh yeah,
He got to know.
yeah.
You getting a cut?
He probably know where it's coming into, where it's coming from, who getting it, who bringing it.
So this executing drug dealers, to
Right.
me, is a straight up, undoubted
Right.
aim at niggas.
Yeah. And just to kind of conclude my point a little bit, when you say, and basically I'm about to say exactly what you just said. When you say, I want to have the death penalty for drug dealers, right? Now, some people think that Trump is going at the opioid epidemic, but I know he ain't, because that's his people.
Yeah, that's FDA.
Them the motherfuckers that got him elected.
That's the NBA.
Right.
FDA.
You know, all them people up in West Virginia and Pennsylvania and Ohio
Yeah.
that's doing all them pills and shit and all their teeth falling out
On
and
the
all
pink
that shit.
toes.
Yeah, that's his people. That's his base
Mhm.
that's going through all that, right? They doing it and they selling it. Cause I don't know. I've never heard of a black man selling morphine pills and shit like that.
I'm about to break something else
I
down.
mean, niggas is selling dope though.
but I'm
But
about to
heroin,
break.
though.
Yeah.
Not pills, not shit where you gotta know somebody at the pharmacy to get. You know what I mean?
Well,
niggas,
you know-
niggas is taking oxycodone and Xanax and all that kind of shit.
But you notice the boom
But
in
they
that.
doing it. They ain't selling
But
it. is
look,
it?
you notice the boom in that came from the Operation Enduring Freedom when we went over to Afghanistan and seized those fields, the opiate,
Poppy
poppy
fields and all that stuff.
fields.
Yeah,
and did a deal with Pakistan because they had the same thing.
yeah.
Then you notice the rise of opiate use since Operation Enduring Freedom has gone up.
Let me ask you this then.
I'll go with that.
And let me ask. I'm asking both of y'all this question: is this something that Trump can get done? Like, I mean, I really feel like if some shit like this get passed, this is an open indictment
Yeah.
Okay.
on the execution
Yeah.
of black males.
And-
Period.
Let me answer that question by saying yes.
Even though,
I think it'll get done, and this is why I think it'll get done. One, Trump, I mean, as sad as it is to say, Trump controls America right now. Not just because he's the president, but because he is so popular amongst his own base that other people in his party, other Republicans, are scared shitless to go against Trump. So if Trump say, you know what, I want to give this 14-year-old boy that was just trying to feed himself the gas chamber, they're going, okay, yeah, just tell your people to vote for us in 2018. So with that being said, I think it's gonna get done.
so okay.
I think they're gonna pass it.
All right, do we agree here? And I'm definitely asking you this question too. It's safe to say it's more white drug dealers than black, right?
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
So are we going? Are white drug dealers gonna be executed?
Well, let me answer your question with a
Like
question.
The meth users, the meth.
let me answer your question with a question. Do white criminals get bail more so than black?
Absolutely not. I mean, the white people get a better shake
Yeah.
on everything.
So yeah.
So how this shit gonna play out? And this is another thing me and you just fucking finished talking about. Somebody need to do it behind the scenes on us. Because niggas ain't even gonna try to fight this shit.
Right. One.
When you know that this shit is definitely aimed at us.
Well, I mean, it's no different. It's no different than the crack law. You know,
That
when
shit
they,
was but look what that shit did to the black community.
I know it.
It destroyed it.
I know it.
You give a man 15 years for $200 worth of crack.
Yeah. And it was all because, goddamn it all, when them boys was out there getting caught with a 8-ball, a quarter, an ounce.
Shit ain't even enough to pay a fucking light bill.
Motherfuckers was like, well, damn, this all you got? Niggas was like, yeah, I mean, shit, what you think I'm out here? Who you think I am, Rick Ross? You know what I mean? I don't even know where a kilo of crack is at. You know what I'm saying? And why would you even cook a whole kilo up into crack in the first place? Right?
Right.
So then the government said, well, shit, we can't give, we ain't got nothing on the books that say we can give a nigga 10 years for 8-ball. So guess what they did? They said, okay, you know what? An ounce of crack is worth 700 pounds of marijuana.
Good Lord.
It's okay, that's
insane.
Yeah, it's in the books. It's in writing.
Rico.
Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with Rico.
That was after that. It was
Rico was real bad.
Yeah.
Rico was real bad. But that's what the crack law was saying. The crack law was saying this amount of coke is worth this amount of marijuana. 2 ounces of coke was equivalent to like 1,200 pounds of marijuana.
That's fucking crazy.
So they was like, okay, so for 1,200 pounds of marijuana, we can give a nigga 10 years, and it's totally legal. And that's what they was doing.
So
and it was aimed toward black people.
Absolutely. So if this shit is allowed,
yeah,
black people, man, y'all gotta stand the fuck up, man. Like real shit, cause niggas don't fight over nothing.
Nah,
niggas don't fight for nothing. Now this man has just waged a super assault.
Yeah.
Because, man, look, I don't want to give away too much of my shit, but I know some white boys that got tore off.
Yeah.
You know, and what they got tore off for? One of my family members is doing 22 years.
Oosh.
For something that ain't even as much as that shit they did. And they only got 5 years.
Right.
The people already put it out there that they had $1 million operation. They didn't seize all of the money. And these motherfuckers walked around like kings.
Yeah.
Cause they coming home to some $1 million money shit, and they only gonna do 5 years.
Wow.
Now my people doing 22 years didn't have nowhere near that much money.
Right.
But they said, oh, this nigga a career drug dealer. Fuck him.
Right.
Give him 22 years. He kept his mouth shut, so he got to do it. So now my thing is this. They've been doing that shit to us for years.
Yeah.
Give a nigga all kind of time. So now when you talk about executing drug dealers, we know goddamn well you're not talking about executing white drug dealers.
Of course not. Of course not.
So what is the niggas gonna do about this? Because this is to me this is a step. This is a huge, like, I think people should be outraged right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is a huge step backwards. I mean, if you allow this to happen, like we sat there and allowed cops to kill unarmed black men, you know, they doing that shit so much now they don't even make the news no more.
Right.
So if we gonna allow that shit, man, we damn near back in the chains.
But this the thing, though.
No, really, though.
But yeah, I agree. But this the thing. This ain't new. This ain't just started when Trump said this shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Now the federal government,
drug dealer shit.
I mean, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But yeah, I mean, executing a drug dealer is out there.
Yeah,
it's way
that's
out there.
crazy. Because
we talked earlier, and we gonna get to what we said about the drug dealer versus the drug user. And yeah, but death penalty for selling drugs is way out there.
Because what we gonna do about the Walgreens and the Rite Aids and all them? They drug dealers too.
But
Yeah,
check this.
Peep the analogy.
But wait, let me
Let me get this. So, when you drive down the street, what's at every corner?
A drugstore. They call it a drugstore.
Yeah.
At the corner.
Well, Chris Rock said it best. America don't want you to be addicted to drugs. They want you to be addicted to their drugs.
Exactly.
But check it. What I was gonna say though is like I said, offering the death penalty for a drug dealer is left field. This way. But it's not new how harsh the punishment is.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You understand?
I'm with you.
I mean,
I'm with you.
you take a kid that's 18 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
On a street level, he doing all right for himself. But this kid been on his own since he was 11.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Got kicked out the house because his mom was a piece of shit, or she might have died.
Daddy locked up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come from a broken home, whatever the case. First of all, it's sad because that kid know where to go get an ounce of coke at, but don't know where to go read up on the law.
Mm.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, what is he gonna do? He can't get a job because he ain't legally old enough to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but
but let me say.
What?
So this kid, I mean, for lack of a better term, though, became a career hustler. He 18 now, got 2 cars. You know what I mean? Got jewelry out there. I mean, he doing good. He loving life. This boy ain't hurt nobody. He ain't killed nobody. He ain't never been in no beef. But he gets caught with, say, a Kia Coke, Kia powder, right?
Mm-hmm.
They gonna knock this boy head
And execute him.
They gonna knock this. Not even if the shit don't fly. Even if the
But
execution
he's still gonna get 10 years.
yeah, they gonna knock his head off.
But he gonna get 10 years
So
for making money
right.
in a climate.
Instead of saying now here's the thing now. Now here's the thing. This is where the monkey oil come in at. Goddamn Cletus up in Lakeside get caught with 2 ounces of powder.
Yep.
The Pyrex is on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at this motherfucker and know he gonna smoke.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kick his house in,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh damn, we thought that somebody named Juju and
And Leon.
Leon from over in the East End was hustling out your basement. We got
Yep.
pictures.
And you know that motherfucker would get a light sentence,
Well, now he ain't gonna get no sentence.
and he'll still be able to go out and get a job.
What's gonna happen? Matter of fact, he is gonna get a sentence. Here's what's gonna happen.
Everything will be dismissed.
He gonna get 3 years. Automatically, he gonna be eligible for a drug program.
Yep.
That's gonna knock.
He
half
might
his-
not even get the 3 years.
That's gonna knock out. He's gonna be characterized as a victim. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now this man done went and got his little paycheck and don't spend the whole paycheck on cocaine so he can party all weekend. But he's a victim.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Now, nobody stuck a gun in this man's face and said, if you don't get high, I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
Nobody did anything to this man. Nobody did anything to this man or woman to make them people say, I just can't bear it no more. I got to get high. You know what I mean? Nobody. Okay, you lost your job. What did you do to lose your job? Cuss the boss out, show up late, ain't do what you supposed to be doing at the job. You know what I mean? Okay, your wife left you. What was you doing? Was you cheating? Was you just a trifling ass dude? You know what I mean? What happened? What did you do to make life so fucked up that you had to start getting high to kill the pain?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it kills me when this person is the victim and this person is the predator. But at the end of the day, what you had is you had 2 people
Just handling the same
that
shit.
that at one point was in possession of drugs.
Right. Now this guy chose to get a Benz with it. This motherfucker chose to get skinny. No, real shit though.
Yeah.
You telling the truth.
So who's? Listen, I could spend $5 on a bag on some chips and cookies, or I could spend $5 on a banana and an apple.
Yeah,
But it's still $5.
right.
So, all right, let me ask you this then. Because this shit is crazy. Because I just feel like we in danger.
We are.
Now, check this out. Is it safe to say that the government creates the need for crutches?
Yeah, sure.
Because the crackhead don't fly in or float in boatloads of cocaine.
No.
You cannot tell me that they don't know about the dope.
Right.
You can't tell me that they don't know about 1,200 kilos coming into the country a day.
They can smell that shit.
No, they doing it.
Yeah.
Listen, if the government wanted to stop drugs, stop guns from being on the street.
Right.
So you telling me that your fucking issue is we need to execute drug dealers, right? Yet we're not doing shit about these fucking psychopath white boys walking up into these schools with fucking assault rifles and murdering 30 people.
Exactly.
The country focus is still focused on killing niggas. Cause you can't fucking tell me that ain't what the shit is. When the motherfucker, it was 2 school shootings last week.
Yup.
That's after the Florida shit.
God damn.
I mean, we can go online right now and probably find out about 10, 15 school shootings since January 1st.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the only thing this motherfucking pink crack ass motherfucker can come out his goddamn mouth with is executing drug dealers. What the fuck does that do for the country?
Right. But yet,
I mean,
but
what?
yet, you know, the drug dealer who ain't killed nobody is a predator, and he's dangerous, and he's a threat to the community. But this kid that just went up in this school with an AR-15 got a mental problem.
Yeah.
And nobody's thinking about executing him.
exactly.
Nah.
Even though they pushing for the death penalty, but
Now,
we gonna see.
I'm glad we got on.
How many of them motherfuckers ain't got the death penalty though? Cause they ain't the first motherfucker.
The last person just did get the death penalty.
Who?
Dylan Roof.
Yeah, but I'm saying school shootings been going on since the Colorado jump.
Yeah.
Now, how many of them motherfuckers got executed?
I don't know.
Dylan Roof is probably like the first I'm hearing of somebody going
Now,
to get
the
the death
last
penalty.
person that I know that did a domestic terroristic crime was
Timothy McVeigh.
right. He got the death penalty.
Yeah, he
Allegedly.
blew up the.
But that was what?
Shit. Yeah, that was back in the day.
1996?
That was the
Yeah,
first
that
World
was
Trade
20-some
bombing,
years.
right?
No, that's
No, that was
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
City.
Oklahoma, yeah, Oklahoma.
Right.
All right,
We ain't see him get executed.
but look,
Right.
why? Listen, all this shit that went on.
Yeah.
You got the first World Trade Center, John.
95.
That was a white dude did that.
93.
Yeah, 93.
That's a white dude that did that. The Colorado joint. That sparked the fucking school shootings.
Colorado was a couple of white boys.
Columbine.
Columbine.
Yeah, but that was a couple of white boys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trench Coat Mafia.
That sparked the school shooting shit.
Right.
Why haven't it been a situation put together where the punishment is so harsh that these people are scared to do this?
Well,
Cause
I'm gonna say this. They might not be scared. They might be like, fuck it. You know, they might be going in there like, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna kill up a couple of people and take myself out.
okay, so why are we aimed at young black niggas
But
who ain't trying to do no shit like that?
I think I know where you're going with it. But keep it moving. I know where you're going with it though.
And they ain't trying to do no shit like that.
Right.
The terrorist to me is that little white boy with the braces on his mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I'm afraid of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 And you know, you want
Because I could kick his ass all day. But
Right.
I damn sure don't know when this motherfucker will walk up in the mall,
Right.
walk up in the movie theater with a fucking AR-15
And
Right.
he know where all that shit at in his house.
Yeah.
with cop killers loaded in that shit.
Right.
Hollow points. and just unload on motherfuckers and then pulling handguns out.
Right.
Why the fuck we ain't going after that shit? Now, Donald Trump talking about executing drug dealers. I haven't heard him say shit about these crackers.
And he's not
He
because
can't.
he's already said it's a mental health thing. And once again, when somebody commits a crime and they bring mental health into it, that automatically gives a connotation that they're the victim.
Right. Yeah, when you put that mental health
that
in
they've
there.
been victimized by something.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But you
Now-
know that's all due to propaganda.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's a stigma that honestly, I think somebody just made this shit up. Like, now don't get me wrong, I think that there are mentally sick people out there. But when you take a kid, when anybody goes into a school with the purpose of murdering kids,
Right.
are they mentally fucked up? More than likely. But this person is a dangerous individual
But all of this
that
shit
needs to be put away.
But all of this shit that these motherfuckers is doing is premeditated.
Of course.
Now, the fucking idiot ass motherfucker gonna go as far as saying, let's give guns to the teachers. Now, how the fuck is that?
Another great
Another issue.
Trump solution.
So what we gonna do? Have shootouts at the school?
Yeah.
So what we're trying to say now, we're gonna have shootouts at the school and we're gonna execute drug dealers.
And they go
A nigga that's bagging up
Okay.
$9,000 worth of drugs and selling it.
Yeah, and that man don't want no problem.
He don't want nobody to know.
You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. $9,000, he bagging it up. This nigga making $27,000 a month.
Right.
Let's say he moving $9,000 worth of drugs a week.
Okay.
He making $27,000 a month. Now, that's a good piece of change, right? But in the scope of things, that's pennies.
Yeah. And let me make it real clear right now for everybody that's watching this shit. Am I personally saying that it's okay for the government to put drugs in the community? No.
Hell no.
Am I saying that it's okay for some 18-year-old kid to be slinging crack 100 miles an hour?
No.
What I am saying is, in this day and age, really since the 80s, you know, since I was 12, 13 years old, and them boys that was just 3 years older than me was, you know, looked like they hit the lottery every week.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? I do understand the environmental pressures that will cause somebody to go that route.
Oh, no doubt.
I
Absolutely.
do understand the environmental pressures that will cause somebody to say, you know what, I can't take this shit no more, man. I need an escape.
Yeah.
I need to get high. Or I like to drink a beer every now and then just to forget about the week. So
That
I'm
liquor
not-
store not doing bad.
no. And so I'm not
Well.
saying this shit is good. What I am saying though is don't make this broad stroke of a distinction between this kid over here who took some coke or some heroin and said, I gotta put clothes on my back. I gotta feed myself.
Right.
I want them Jordans. I don't want to goddamn go to work for nobody.
I'm tired of fucking being broke.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I want to
I
eat
need
something
money.
good tonight.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't make a distinction between him, he's a predator, and then this guy that said, man, my wife done left me, man. She fucking Billy Joe up the road.
Let me get an 8-ball.
yeah. Let me get high and forget about this
Give
shit.
me a fifth. Give me a fifth of liquor.
You know what I'm saying? Or, man, I fucking hate my boss, man. Let me go and get me some heroin and sniff a few lines.
Give me an ounce of weed.
You know what I mean?
Give me some
I mean,
dope.
in essence, ain't now one of them. I mean, neither one of them is hurting anybody. And if you look at it, I mean, this dude.
Now it is. Now there it's things that happen behind money.
Yeah.
But it's things that happen behind money that ain't even got nothing to do with drugs.
Yeah.
Money is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, motherfuckers, will kill you over some money.
Goddamn.
It don't
right.
gotta be over drugs though.
Nah.
But that's the propaganda.
Right.
This is where my issue is, because I don't think nobody's hearing what's going on. Like, I don't think nobody's taking this shit seriously. This is an indictment against the young people,
Yeah.
young black niggas.
Right.
Yeah, because once you introduce guns into the schools,
It ain't
Now-
even not the guns,
no,
the
no.
execution of drug dealers,
That's-
because the propaganda is out that the drug dealer is the young black dude.
all right,
Right.
now you got the propaganda. Now you have the ability for pretty much teachers are like scared cops on the street.
All right.
If they feel threatened, now they're gonna shoot a young black male in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if they are allowed to bring guns into the classroom, right?
Now it turns to open
They
season.
they're not gonna be packing at the preppy school.
No, it's open season now.
Yeah. So now you got the cops killing us.
Now you got the teachers killing.
Now you got the teachers thinking killers.
Yeah.
And now you got the judicial system that can kill a nigga because he got caught with a half a key.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
they've been killing it though. They've been killing it.
well, we allow all this to happen. Where the fuck we gonna be? I mean, shit, nigga in shackles, ain't he? Damn near.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not pulling over for a cop
Oh no. Oh no.
until he gonna have to follow my ass all the way to somewhere safe.
Of course.
I'm gonna drive to a precinct.
I was riding home. You know, my family live in the country, so we're talking 35 miles of unlit stretch of road
Right.
where at 2 a.m. it might be just you and that Hanover County cop that pull you over.
Right.
Now you scared because he think because you
Some
think
some
'cause
nigga
you
that-
scared because
Some nigga done sent his wife a dick pic.
yeah you scared because you
Big-
think
big-
he's scared.
Big black baseball bat in his wife's phone.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Now they done pulled your ass over.
So now you nervous. You know what I'm saying? He nervous because you black.
He mad.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
But
you
he
black.
nervous too because he think that every nigga trying to kill him.
No, he mad as a motherfucker because he seen that big black dick in his wife's phone.
I mean that too. But I'm just saying.
That bitch ran there. That bitch
But I'm
in
just
there
saying,
washing dishes and
A
singing.
scared
and everything.
look. A scared motherfucker is dangerous.
Cuckold.
A scared motherfucker is dangerous.
Cuckold.
So
Yeah, because
so,
you never
so,
know what's on that white
so,
dude mind.
yeah. So case in point. Case in point. Do you remember when we went to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got pulled
Dutch,
over.
and we got pulled over,
Yeah.
and that police came blazing off that goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I think about that shit every so often. And we was speeding.
I was flying.
Yeah, we was speeding. I mean, normal
I
speed
think
on
you
the
had to
highway.
go to a funeral or something.
Yeah, I had to go.
And
to
we
my
was trying to
funeral.
hurry up and get back. Yeah.
I mean, we was doing like 80 something in a 70.
Yeah.
Normal shit. But this dude just decided to pull us over.
Man, that nigga swung on our ass though, didn't
Man, the more and more I think about and I replay that shit in my mind, that man was terrified.
he? Yeah, I handled that shit though.
When that man saw two niggas
Mhm.
staring back at him, tired, a little bit hungover,
Yup.
you know what I mean? Virginia plates.
Freshly dressed, so we probably
Yeah.
look like drug dealers to him.
That man, I could hear it. The more and more I replay it in my voice, and this was an old white man. This man had to
Yeah.
be close, if not over 60, close to it. That
I don't
man,
know if he was that old. Now.
nah, he was up there. That man,
I was like, "Hello, officer."
that man was
He
that
said it.
man was terrified,
I told that motherfucker.
out his mind.
I said, "Yup." I said, "Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah.
it. I was speeding."
Yeah, and he hurried up and he said, "Well, you know,
Yeah, he was
I'm
scared.
just doing my job, man."
Me-
and
both of us was scared. I was
yeah,
like,
I mean, I was tired. I was just sitting there
See,
like
I
this,
was-
like, man, just give us a ticket.
I said, "Man, don't let this motherfucker make me blow," because I was drunk
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we was
from
we
last night,
Was,
from the night before.
Yeah, and
But
I mean,
how scary would that have been if it was nighttime?
right?
Because we was in Dinwiddie.
No, we was still in Carolina.
We was still in Carolina.
Yeah, because I remember telling you, man, just mail the shit.
Yeah, you
Because
did. Yup,
it was a
yup.
Carolina State Trooper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, them cops get scared, and when they get scared, that's when the nigga gets shot.
All right.
So I'm saying all that to say, you know, like I said, my family from down the country, and I made it up in my mind when I'm leaving from down there. I say, you know what? If a cop get behind me, I'm going to go all the way to 7-Eleven by Battlefield, and I'm going to pull into the parking lot where it's lit, and I'm going to walk in the store, and I'm going to say, officer, go ahead and give me the ticket you need to give me. And if he say, why was you evading, I'm going to say, because I thought you was going to try to kill me. And
Hey, man.
I'm willing to live with that.
That's a fact because when I drive around, I make sure that my wallet
Everything.
and anything that I need to give to a cop, I have it right there.
Yeah.
Because I don't got no problem with saying, hey, man, go ahead and get it yourself.
Right.
Like, I don't want to reach for shit. Because they're going to light the cop.
yeah, I put my
And I ain't trying. So,
I put my driver license and my registration right there in my visor. So you look, they look at my stuff right there. You don't mind vibe.
Yeah.
all right,
But
now
I
we
mean-
already living. Look, we some 40-year-old men, right? And we already living afraid.
Yeah.
And we legally driving.
Yeah.
I got a driver's license. I got insurance.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Nice
I'm
whip.
legally driving, and I'm scared. When I
Yeah.
see a cop in today's climate,
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Yeah,
Now,
well,
20 years ago, I wasn't even that scared.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a little story. So, when I moved on this side of town back in 2014,
Yeah.
before I moved elsewhere, from February 2014
Oh, you kept on getting bored.
to August of 2014, my license plates were ran 13 times.
Yeah.
Only got pulled one time. So my mom worked at DMV at the time. She in another part of the state right now. I said, Mom, I need to pull my record of my driving record and see how many times my plates been ran. So she gave me her friend information. I paid the money, got it mailed to me. I was thoroughly disgusted that because I drive a Mercedes on this side of town, that my shit been ran 13 times. So I, the veteran of 12 years in the military, took my ass down there to Airport Drive and asked some questions. I said, why? I said, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I work, got a great job and everything, paid my dues with the United States. Why is my license plate being ran 13 times? So the guy, the Henrico cop told me, because in your neighborhood where you at, there's incidents or your cars are being stolen. I said, if it take you 13 times to realize that that's my car,
Right.
like you don't think that I would call as my car is stolen? I would have called.
Oh man, I understand your pain because you know what kind of cars I drive around in. So I done been pulled over in my shit, and the motherfucker asked me, "Do I got any bodies in the trunk?" I'm like, "Are you serious, man? Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit,
Right,
man. My daughter's
right.
birthday today."
Right.
All right, but okay, we know this, right? And we some 40-year-old men, and we ride around prepared.
Yeah.
For I gotta save my life plan if I get pulled over for speeding, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if this execution thing gets to go through?
See, that's
Because
the thing.
because even if you're not a drug dealer, you're gonna be one now.
Yeah.
I mean, if they say some shit like that this can happen, right? Now we can get killed for anything.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be
Like
surprised.
this is
I wouldn't-
truly terrifying.
I wouldn't
to me.
be surprised if they ain't already one a directive to all cops in the United States to use discretion to say, if this motherfucker look like a drug dealer, just shoot him.
Yeah. All right. So who help us? Because
mean,
it's obvious
we-
that we going for everything.
I'm gonna say something that probably nobody in the black community wants to hear. In order to fight the government, you got to become the government. You got to raise up. You got to get what you need to get mentally. And for lack of a better term, you got to infiltrate. I mean, all that protesting
All that marching and shit.
writing your congressman and all that shit. I mean, it's well and
So
good.
you saying
but
somebody got to die?
I ain't saying that. I mean, it might be, but I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, I ain't never heard of
I'm
nothing
gonna be like Tony
being
Soprano.
taken without blood.
I'm gonna be like Tony Soprano. You know, I ain't. You know, I didn't say that.
But you ain't said nothing against it either.
But like we was talking earlier,
Mm-hmm.
Frank Costello on The Departed.
Right.
What did he say? He said, man, the Knights of Columbus, Italian
Right.
mafia.
Uh-huh.
He respected them because they took what they wanted. You know what I mean? And then he was like, that's something that the Irish and the niggers never figured out. Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, and I ain't got nothing against my black chappies, but they just lay down too much.
And man, we've been laying down like black people been laying down all over the fucking world though.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. Only the Haitians did some real shit.
Yeah, the Haitians, they fought for
Yeah.
theirs.
Man, look at this shit that's going on in Libya, man. That our government, and fuck anybody who want to hear it, put ISIS in power, gave them guns and money, and you can kiss my ass if you don't believe it. Go do you some fucking research.
Just like the Iran Contra.
And our government, Barack Obama, had a hand in getting Gaddafi out of there so that these fucking funky ass Arabs can do what they doing to these black people in Libya. And nobody gives a fuck. But if a motherfucker look at a Jew wrong,
Oh, he going up.
we pulling out the goddamn tanks. See, that's what white do for white. Now, what the fuck is black gonna do for black? We got Libyans being murdered, slaughtered. We got Trump talking about putting guns in the schools in the hands of teachers. Man, are you fucking crazy? And then we talking about black schools,
Yeah.
but the white schools is the ones that getting shot the fuck up by white kids.
Right.
But I promise you, only niggas gonna get killed by the teachers. And now you talking about now you fucking talking about executing drug dealers, which you know they talking about black niggas
Right.
because everything is set up for the black nigga to not have shit.
Right. Now, I wanna excellent point, and I wanna bring it back round to something that the captain was talking about a little earlier, and I said I was gonna come back to that. Right.
Mm.
All right. So now, in the past recent weeks, maybe even days, I don't know, maybe even hours. I mean, this man says such crazy shit on the regular.
Yeah, this nigga nuts.
Donald
I ain't never fuck with him, but I was fucking with him.
Right.
Like, I like a motherfucker to say, look here, man, I don't like you.
Right.
Cool.
So
But now this nigga going crazy.
Donald Trump in the past short period of time done said, well, I think we need to do the death penalty for drug dealers.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I want to put guns in the schools for the teachers.
Absolutely stupid.
He said now he want to create a space force. You know what I mean?
A Space Force.
Yeah.
Voltron or
He want to create a space force. Obviously, he's thinking that it's going to be some fighting in outer space.
Donald Trump getting high as a bitch.
Power Rangers.
I mean, them the four things that come to me now. He want to have a fucking military parade, right?
Mm.
So now, with all that crazy stuff he been saying, all the lies he been telling, 21,000 lies they say he done told in
That nigga done told 21,000 lies in how long?
in a year.
God damn.
I think that equates to like 5 a day or something like that. 6 or 7 a day.
And these the 21,000 public lies. They ain't the ones he told his wife.
Right. So now with all that being said, James Clapper, former head of the NSA,
Oh yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all might have heard me say this on the air before. James Clapper was on CNN, and he said the way that Donald Trump is behaving and the things that he's saying, the profile fits that he's an asset taking orders from Vladimir Putin himself.
God
Now
damn.
this man is a lifelong intelligence operative.
That's fucking gigantic.
For a man that was the head of the NSA to say that about a sitting president on international television,
But that's gigantic.
that's crazy. whether it's true or not, that's crazy.
But
Now, like you said, we in our 40s, so we don't seen some shit.
Yeah, but I ain't never seen nothing like what we seen.
We don't seen some shit government wise.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, look
But
at
not like this though.
look what we done seen in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? We done seen the Iran, the
Iran Contra scandal.
not even that, but the 80 Olympics.
Oh,
When they was holding them hostages, and
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan was like, "Don't let them go until I become the president."
yeah.
I mean, he told terrorists, "Don't let Americans go till I'm the president, because that'll make me look good."
That's crazy. But yeah, that happened.
Iran Contra.
That Iran Contra shit was outrageous.
This man, Oliver North.
Hold on. Go ahead. I don't even want to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oliver North got on television and said we were attempting to suspend the Constitution of the United States.
They told this motherfucker. I know they did. I know a couple of niggas showed up at this man's crib and said, "Look here, this was great to happen.
Yeah.
You ready to goddamn do this business for us.
Yep.
We gonna make sure you get caught.
Yeah.
You gonna plead the fifth. And for your dedication to this bullshit, we gonna give you a talk show.
And make you a senator. And write you a Pulitzer Prize winning book.
Man, this man was selling drugs and guns to both sides.
Yep. Exactly.
And got towed off doing it because
Call
they
it.
made sure he got caught.
Call his ass Destro.
And this motherfucker sit. Let me do this shit. Let me go get caught with some choppers and some
Hey,
bricks
the Reagan-
and sit up there in
we-
court and say, "Oh, I plead the fifth."
Hey,
With
look.
my legs crossed. Man, those people hang my ass on national TV.
Hey. Hey, we might need to do a show about the Reagan White House because they was some gangsters.
Them niggas was some gangsters.
Okay, another thing.
Did you
Same
hold on,
White House.
Hold on. Did you see that commercial that Ronald Reagan made when they popped the trunk with all them bricks in it?
No, I ain't seen that shit.
Hey, look. You seen that joint?
Long time ago.
It was, yeah, Ronald Reagan called himself, they popped the trunk and there won't nothing but bricks in the trunk. It was his war on drugs.
That's crazy.
You ain't never seen that commercial? I don't know if it was a commercial. It might have been a news joint. I'm gonna pull that shit up. Man, won't nothing but bricks in the joint. Ronald Reagan standing there, the news out there, everybody out there.
Crazy.
Pop the trunk, man, bricks in the trunk.
Another jump. And I believe it. And I believe it probably came from Panama because, you know, they sent Noriega down there. They said, okay, look here, man.
CIA operative.
They said, look, this is
CIA.
what we're
yeah,
going
he was
to do.
CIA.
They said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring you up. We're going to train you good. Going on down there, take over the drug cartel, send up some coke.
Yep.
Noriega was like, all right, bet.
And shit got good.
He thought he had a mansion. This mother living in a goddamn palace.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan was like, okay, the war on drugs is over.
Oh, no, I quit
Noriega
that
was
shit.
like, no, fuck that. I'm making $1 million a minute down here.
Man, Noriega say, hey, man, do you know I got one tongue on both sides of my balls, man? What's wrong with you? I ain't stopping this shit. Y'all niggas crazy.
And what did Reagan do? He
Smoked
sent that-
his ass.
Oh, he went and got him. They
He went and got that, sent that hit squad down there.
Them.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's okay. You don't want to
They
listen.
put him in the Miami
They hit
federal
his phone.
prison.
Quick story about.
They hit his phone up. They said, hey, Noriega. No, they called him by his real name. Daniel.
Yeah.
He was like,
Hey,
I don't
Fred.
know who that is.
Hey, Eric, let me tell you something.
No,
I
no
am
English.
I am Noriega. It was like, man, stop that bullshit. You don't even talk like that for real. Look, man, the shit over. He said,
No
do you
hablo
know
English.
do you know that I got a tongue right now? I got 2 different tongues on both sides of my balls. And y'all telling me to stop. And y'all niggas going crazy.
Like, hey, Eric. All right, man. Cut it out, man.
I am Noriega.
What do you say? Say, man, stop that bullshit.
Man, nigga,
like,
you
nigga,
don't
you
even
from-
talk like that for
Like,
real.
nigga, you from Oakland, man. Stop that shit.
And that man said, fuck y'all. I'm
Yeah.
not stopping this shit.
And they went and got his ass.
But he probably was all right with that.
Another Reagan jump. This is the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. The story goes, Gaddafi gave the Nation of Islam $5 million
Yeah, I remember this.
to get the final call going,
Yeah.
right? So Ronald Reagan got mad about that shit, right? So he said Ronald Reagan sent Gaddafi some pictures of him and his wife getting out the shower with a letter that say, okay, if I can point a camera at you from this close, guess what else I can point at you from this close?
Yeah, that's
Gaddafi,
a hell of a threat.
Gaddafi, you ain't heard nothing else out of him.
So they sent that missile over there.
Yeah, and then Gaddafi said this. Gaddafi said this on national TV, on international TV.
Yeah.
Gaddafi said, since the inception of the UN, international law say that if two major powers have a dispute, before they can go to war, it has to be at least diplomatically reconciled.
Yep.
It got to be. You can't go to war without
That's part of the
without
Geneva
the sit down.
Convention.
right
Geneva Convention.
without sending a specified level of government official.
Okay,
Right, got to. That's the law. America don't sign this shit.
everybody down with it.
Egypt, Russia, everybody don't sign this shit. He said since that was signed, it had been. I think this was back in 2008. He said since that was signed, it has been 49 aggressive wars fought in the Middle East and Northern Africa.
God damn.
He said, and the United States ain't do shit. He said,
Damn.
they ain't do nothing but let it happen. And then came in and picked up the pieces.
They couldn't wait to kill Gaddafi,
Yeah, Gaddafi was
and they
on.
sent the brother to do it
Yeah,
because Barack Obama killed Gaddafi.
but yeah, I mean, it's a very touchy time.
Okay,
right now.
we lived through the Reagan administration.
Yeah,
We lived through Bush Senior.
yeah. Desert Storm.
We lived through
Clinton.
the bloodiest time for us, the Clinton administration.
Yeah,
See, he played the saxophone and smoked a little bit of weed. Niggas ain't see nothing.
right.
But this motherfucker massacred us. He killed, and he actually killed a lot of people overseas.
Yeah, I think he actually commissioned the building of 9 federal prisons.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about 10,000 beds that needed to be filled.
And he filled them.
Oh yeah, real quick.
This dude was the bloodiest against blacks, I think, probably in history. Matter of fact, they said Bill Clinton incarcerated more black men than all the presidents put together.
3 strikes.
Yeah,
All the presidents put together didn't incarcerate more
But
black
you know
men.
what? People
than
don't
Bill
realize
Clinton did.
this in history. It wasn't the Republicans that went against black people. It was the Democrats. The Democrats of the South wanted to continue slavery.
Yeah.
They led to the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Jim Crow.
Well, you know that
All them
slavery
black
didn't.
Democrats.
Slavery ending didn't have shit to do with niggas.
Mm.
Oh no, that's
That was all over money.
That's a whole nother.
So
That's a whole
Yeah.
nother history lesson right there.
yeah, that was all about money.
The Civil War wasn't about slavery.
No, slaves,
About money.
niggas ain't never been important
It was
over
all
there.
about money.
Yeah, the Civil War was about economics.
Yep,
Yep.
that
You
was
know
all
what
that
I'm
was about.
Free labor against paid labor.
All right. Check this out though. So we can agree that Clinton was terrible for niggas.
Yeah,
Clinton destroyed black family.
I'll go with that. Yeah,
All right, now check this out. I still say that what Trump is proposing in this last month is more dangerous than all of that shit we just now talked about.
I don't know. I think
For us.
I mean, I think it's. I mean, honestly,
I mean, it's one thing to give drug dealers more time than they deserve,
yeah,
but now you're talking about killing them.
yeah. You talking about gas in the motherfucker? I mean,
Look what Clinton did. Look
mean,
how detrimental that was to the black family.
in the grand, yeah, of course.
But at least that father or that locked up nigga could get on the phone with it. Hey, yeah, man, stop doing that shit. You see where I'm at.
and then little boy be like, "Nigga, fuck you."
Well, but now the nigga,
but-
now the motherfucker gonna be dead.
Right. I mean, that is a very,
That
very,
is
very
that is
a very
fucking-
crucial move.
I mean, cause you making me think we ready to get to the point where motherfuckers gonna be getting hung in the downtown town square.
Yeah.
Like this shit is crazy.
I mean, but here's the thing. As like I said, that's out here. That shit.
Yeah, that shit is.
I mean, that
and
shit
it's
is-
aimed at us.
Yeah, of course. All of it is aimed
So
at
that's
us.
what I'm saying.
That shit is out here. But at the same time, it ain't really no different because, yeah, a nigga might see the light of day after 20, 25 years, after 30 years. I worked with a guy did 37 years in the state.
God damn.
Worked with him.
That nigga face look rough as a bitch, don't it?
Yeah. You know, I think he went away when he was 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he hadn't been out 10 years and he was in his 60s.
Damn.
So his life was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This man was driving a forklift. You know what I mean? So is that a form of death? Yeah, I mean, you don't took that man's whole life.
Well, the man still know how to, you know.
I mean,
eat.
he's
He
still
can
alive.
Eat,
Yeah,
beat
he's-
a dick.
But
Take a
still,
nice shit
but you take a man in the
But you
prime of
kill a
his
motherfucker.
life, right? And you incarcerate
kill him,
him.
though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cause this man, you said this man about 60. This man might still got 20 more years of life left.
And I met him 10 years ago, so he's 70 something now.
But the last 10 years of his life might have been good.
Might have been. I mean, I can't take.
But
nothing
if you
from him.
smoke his ass,
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
He
this man,
dead.
this man will spend more than half of his life behind bars. So the shit.
I might rather.
I mean,
I might rather die.
I mean, look at.
I think I might rather
Look, we
die
missed-
than do
we
37 years.
we missed the most prime example, Malachi York.
Yeah, man.
This man.
Ain't even commit a crime.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
They
this,
say he committed
this
a crime.
man was
but-
a modern day Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, he won't walking on water or turning fish in. I mean, you know,
Turn water to wine.
wine,
But
water,
he de-
wine.
he definitely
But what he was doing was he was teaching a brand new way of thinking that empowered
Niggas.
the downtrodden.
Right.
Right? What they do? They said this man was molesting boys. Gave him 123 years.
And they said it. Oh yeah, he was fucking niggas, and locked him up.
Yeah.
That show you how powerful the government is. Cause
Right.
they can just accuse you of some shit that they ain't got no proof of,
Right.
and walk in your house, lock your ass up,
They call it conspiracy.
and
And
ain't
that,
nobody gonna give a fuck.
and that comes from the RICO Act. That's actually RICO conspiracy. They ain't got to
Yeah.
prove shit. They all they
Nah.
got to do
Niggas
is
say, oh yeah, he did it.
all they got to do is have two corroborating stories.
Yep.
So, with that being said, they've been giving us a form of the death penalty. Donald Trump just the only one that got the audacity to get up there and say,
I'ma
you know
kill
what?
y'all.
I think we need to kill drug dealers.
That is crazy as shit. Did a nigga say some shit
And
like
the crazy part about it is people is going for it.
that? Yeah, cause people don't like niggas.
I mean, his people is going for it.
Like the only time they like us is if we making money for them.
Yeah.
They don't like us. They like what we do for them. That's it.
Yep.
And
The former plantation is the football field and the basketball court.
well, this is the only thing I want to say before we get off the blade. Niggas, we gotta get this shit together, man. Fight back because listen, I'm 43 years old. I might got another 40 years left. I might. I don't know, cause most niggas don't live past 65.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm almost finished.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm almost afraid to know what this world gonna look like for black people in 100 years.
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
I mean, because niggas already look, the agenda is out to make you gay.
Oh, yeah.
The agenda is out to let you be publicly executed
Yeah.
by police officers.
Indeed.
The agenda is out now for the courts to murder you for fucking selling drugs.
Yeah. For less than
For something for something that's not even murder.
Right. And the crazy part about it, the more people you put away for selling the shit, the more people that's gonna surface that want to buy the shit.
And the president is proposing that the teachers be able to carry handguns to kill our little black kids. They got a smart mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it like and niggas ain't doing nothing but tap dancing and selling us liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All these so-called rich niggas, right, ain't doing shit. They don't even give a fuck. And at the end of the day, we gonna get slaughtered. And I guarantee you something. If motherfuckers don't get their shit together and we don't get together and figure something out, it's gonna look just like Libya.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think we got it figured out. We just got to do it.
But when have niggas ever did anything? They just killed one of the leaders of the goddamn Black Lives Matter. The black boy
Yeah.
shot his ass in the goddamn leg.
God damn.
Killed him in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
He dead.
I don't know, man.
Nobody
I
give a
mean,
flying fuck.
I think
A white dude did it.
I bet. You know what I'm saying?
But
I think that
they do know when NBA YoungBoy get out.
Yeah, you know.
yeah.
So
So yeah. So I mean, you know, I just personally think that political might, you know, seizing political might is the key. Now, there's a whole lot to go with that. It's a whole lot to go with that. You know, you need financial backing. You need, you know what I'm saying? You need powerful friends. You need.
man, niggas got
education.
money.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey got plenty of money.
Yeah.
Jigga, Diddy,
But,
50.
but none of them are going to finance.
And these the millionaires that we know that's famous.
But now one of these people that you've named are going to finance a political grassroots upheaval.
I know because they tap dancing,
Right.
they bootlicking,
Right.
and they goddamn, you know, they stand in line.
Right.
But man, listen, and I don't want to drag this shit on.
Yeah.
But what the fuck I need $500 million for? Like for real though.
Yeah. Well, I mean that you know, in closing, you know, we're gonna shut this thing down with this one. I mean, you know,
I mean, I can.
$500 million
Ain't you gonna get to a point?
in the realm of being like wealthy. $500 million is not a great sum of money.
But what I'm saying is,
But now, what do you need $500 million for? Probably nothing. What do your children need $500 million for?
what about your people?
Right. What I'm saying and what I'm getting at is now you're getting into generational wealth, which is the American dream, right?
Right.
So now what you're talking about is what like Bill Gates type shit, Warren Buffett type shit, because they give away more money than they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
they
'cause
definitely
can't, because you know Bill Gates is worth what, $36 billion. It ain't nothing he can do with. It's nothing that.
56.
That's enough. That's enough money for 100
56.
generations.
No doubt.
Yeah, $56 billion, almost $100 billion. So he giving that away,
Yeah.
and ain't even claiming it on taxes.
Right.
You know, Warren Buffett.
But look what they do, and look what niggas do.
Yeah,
Niggas, you got a nigga, and I love Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? But look at him. He a nigga. He a bootlicking tap dancer. Because he ain't gonna. He does employ a lot of people.
right.
But that's because he has to employ a lot of people to run the business that he making all the money off of.
Right. Yeah.
But nigga, buy the whole town you from.
Yeah. Oh no, they ain't gonna do that.
Renovate the shit. Bring good jobs to the place.
Right.
Fuck Walmart. We build our own Walmart. Why the fuck we can't have our own? Why the fuck Floyd Mayweather can't have his own Walmart?
Because
Call it Floyd Mart. And it be exactly like Walmart, but it's McDowell's.
Yeah.
Why though?
They got the Big
why
Mac.
we can't
got the
have
Big
our
Mac.
own McDowell's?
Because
Because niggas want to sell you liquor
at the same time,
and niggas want to sell you bullshit
at the
to
same
keep
time,
your ass poor and they stay rich.
At the same time, it goes into what we were saying about the drugs. Niggas just ain't got the infrastructure to support that. But we need to get it.
Listen, man. The white people take our music and make trillions off of it while we don't make shit, right? The white people take all our ideas and build their cars. Oh, if a black man like it like this, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
All their fashion, they making the money off us. We don't get shit. Why the fuck we can't have our own McDonald's? We supposed to have McDowell's. We supposed to have Floyd Mott. We supposed to have bus lines and train lines and boats and shit like that.
Black Wall Street.
These motherfuckers can. There you go. They scared. And I'm, you know what, man? I'm getting off the blade. I'm ready. I might ready to talk about 2 more out behind this shit.
All right, so you gonna take us off?
Bye.
That's it. You've been on the blade with the Blade Runners.
Peace.
Blade Runners.
We on the blade cause it's jumping. Money coming fast, turn nothing into something. The switches coming through with straight paper in their hands. The choppers in the bushes, we'll spray them on command. We on the blade cause it's jumping out this bitch shit right. I probably grind an old school caddy up tonight. Take the rest of the paper and stick it in the safe. Hit the plug, get the reader, be straight the next day. We on the blade cause it's jumping out this bitch. 100 cells coming back to